Long before the story of Eve was ever told, there was Lilith, the first woman. This is according to an ancient Jewish myth. This legend states that before Eve, there was another woman named Lilith. Unlike Eve, who sprang from Adam's rib, Lilith was created from clay together with Adam. Crafted from the same earth as Adam, she was formed not from his rib, but from the same dust that gave him life. In those early days, the Garden of Eden was a place of perfect balance, a paradise where all creatures lived in harmony. But within this paradise, a silent battle brewed, one that would shape the fate of humanity. Lilith was unlike the women who came after her. She was fierce, independent, and proud. She believed that, having been created from the same earth, she was Adam's equal in every way. But Adam, who had been formed first, saw things differently. He expected Lilith to obey him, to submit to his will, and to lie beneath him in all things. Lilith refused. She would not bow, she would not be subservient, and she would not be tamed. She believed in her own power, her own right to exist as an equal, and she would not compromise that for anyone, even for Adam. Their conflicts grew, and their arguments only became worse. Lilith did not want to give up her independence and left Adam and the Garden of Eden. She left for exile and settled in an area near the Red Sea. God sent 3 angels to try to convince Lilith to return to the Garden of Eden, where they found her bearing children in a cave. The angels warned her that if she didn't return, 100 of her children would die each day for her disobedience. But this did not scare her, and she insisted on her independence. Because she turned away from her creator, Lilith was cursed to become a demoness, and her demon children would die 100 every day. In revenge, she is said to have robbed children of life and was responsible for the deaths of stillborn infants and crib deaths. To protect the children from evil, the babies were given amulets with the names of the angels who tried to bring Lilith back to Eden. Now transformed by the darkness, another myth says she became Succubus, a demoness who thrives on the life force of men, feeding on their desires and dreams as they sleep, where she causes them to have sexual relations with her through wet dreams to enable her to make her children. She took revenge on Adam by haunting his descendants, becoming a symbol of fear and forbidden desire in the minds of men. Mothers whispered her name to frighten their children, and men who dreamed of her woke in cold sweats, tormented by visions of the dark. Meanwhile, Adam was left alone in Eden, grieving the loss of his first companion. In time, God took pity on him and created Eve, this time from Adam's rib, ensuring that she would be a part of him, submissive, gentle, and bound to him in ways that Lilith never was. Eve was the perfect wife in Adam's eyes. Lilith, however, did not fade into obscurity. Lilith's story is well known, but this version is not in the Christian Bible. Therefore, her story is rejected by Catholics and Protestants. The version where she is Adam's first wife is in the alphabet of Syriac texts. We do not know for sure the date when they were written, but it is believed that they were made between 700 and 1000 AD in medieval times. Lilith's myth is in Hebrew, Babylonian, Sumerian, and Assyrian mythologies. In Mesopotamia, Lilith's figure was an evil deity, or, when associated with the moon, she was seen as a goddess with several faces, which varied depending on her mood. She could be seen as a fertility goddess, but also a demonic figure. Some theories say that Lilith's absence from the Bible was contrived during the councils that defined the canonical books of the current Bible. Lilith, as an independent and strong woman, antagonized the patriarchal structure of the Judeo-Christian cultures. Thus, the figure of Lilith was embraced by the feminist movement. She is sometimes referred to as the first feminist. The movement claims that Lilith has been unfairly demonized, as have many of the women in our history who have tried to oppose patriarchal rule. So, what's the moral of the story? Let me know what you think in the comments. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe for more interesting videos like this.